afternoon.
It's been so long, it's hard to breathe when the trust is gone. Your face is still just melts away in the weather. You got a lot to wait, so wait. If you got a lot to say, just say it. Aren't you tired of wasting fuel? So now I hand the fuse to you. Burn it all, let's burn it all. Let fire fall, let fire fall. It's done, it's in the past. It's ashes. I'm tired of you, you're tired of me. I hate the things you said to me. Now here's a chance to take it back. It's ashes.
Turn on the camera for a minute. What's up, my neighbor?
Maybe I should drive home far from sober. Maybe I should sleep alone. Cause I don't have a rubber. You got a lot to wait. So wait, if you got a lot to say, just say it. Aren't you tired of wasting fuel? So now I hand the fuse to you. I wonder when you see how much it really means to me. Oh my God, who in the hell has been washing your brain? Just lose the girl and start again. Maybe then, maybe then, maybe then, maybe then.
Yeah, a little pepper bring us in.
Let's burn it all, let's burn it all. Let fire fall, let fire fall. It's done, it's in the past. It's ashes. I'm tired of you, you're tired of me.
Working on the sound here, you guys. I actually recorded this earlier today and forgot to send it. Don't laugh. All right, if you're watching on YouTube, because that's where you can watch right now.
It's ashes. Ashes.
If I can find it, we're going to put on my hat of the day.
Ashes. It's ashes. Ashes. Oh, ashes.
It's all good. The sketch comedy, when we mess up on stage, that's going to go on camera too. So welcome to the show. What's up, my neighbor? Let me get the music turned off now. We'll prime that up later. Oh, shit. I like my music to stay around the reggae, the Slightly Stoopid, the revolution, the dirty heads. You know, that good positive music, no aggression, no confrontation, nothing else. So we got a lot to talk about today. Cruise into the show with us. And let's go. First of all, every time I do this episode, we are going to put one of my hats on my head to give props to either one of my teams or somebody out there that's doing extraordinarily well in sports or other things going on, music, whatever. All right. And I want to say today's hat is Go Cubs Go. After falling nearly 9+ games behind the mighty Milwaukee Brewers, they have caught up to almost 7. We'll talk about this in the sports report. Today's hat of the day is the Cubs. So that's that. And yes, I'm going to be a little biased since this is my show. The Cubs are my favorite team, but I'm also a bit of a Padres fan too. I hope to get this show up and done before Game 4 of this 5-game series with the Brewers begins at 5:05 from the friendly confines. All right, you're on the mic with Phunky White. This show is currently hosted by North Side Tavern, our location sponsor, guys. That's in San Diego, in Ocean Beach, to be specific. I can't seem to say that word specific a lot of the times. It's weird. Specifically, 2228 Bacon Street, 92107, San Diego, California. Lots going on. Great beach bar vibes, great food, great drinks. Official San Francisco 49ers watch location. I'll talk about that in sports. And also, starting September 6th, we are coming back with Season 7, the season premiere, live at that location. We have a residency there where I, myself, and my co-host with the most, Mr. Stevie O.B., is we do our show. We have live musics and guests and shenanigans, and we keep it rated R. From the home studio, we're trying to keep it under rated R, but we advise all parents and everybody involved that 18 and up is what we prefer because, we goof off. Things happen. I don't like to cut. I don't like to edit, so we're going to get it done. So you guys, you want to see the live version of our show that you will find on YouTube at What's Up, My Neighbors. You can come on down if you're in town in San Diego. Got some big guests lined up for this season, and I definitely want to send a lot of shout outs to Tom and Sabrina for everything they've accomplished. Just a great group of folks over there, my family, my friends. North Side Tavern, 2228 Bacon Street. Y'all come on down. Show's also sponsored by one of my best friends' company, 420 Brands. Hoping to get him on here. This episode, I did invite him. If not, maybe we'll give my co-host a call and see if I can get him to talk on the phone today. I don't know, because if he doesn't know that we're on the radio, I don't know what kind of attitude we'll get, so maybe we'll goof off with him, all right? Oh, you gonna mess around with Stevie OB? Samurai Sam, you are supposed to run the soundboard, not chime in here. But I want to know, you going to do the sports and talk about the Japanese baseball player? Hey, well, we'll have to see, buddy, because Seiya Suzuki is one of my favorite baseball players, but I can't just focus on Japanese baseball players, Sam, even though I've been all over Japan in my life. I love that country. Can't wait to go back, and I do love our Japanese players. I don't love Shohei Ohtani, but I love to hate him. Okay, Sam? Oh, you make a very bad comment. I quit this job now. Oh, Samurai Sam, stick around, man. I was just talking doo-doo, man. All right, let's leave Samurai Sam to do his job behind the soundboard. He only cares about two players, the two Japanese that he knows of, and there's more scattered around the league. I don't know. We have all kind of weirdos. We got Billy Bob's Weather sometimes. He pops in here with his little redneck stuff going on. I don't want to talk about Billy Bob because if he gets going, we'll never shut him up. All right, we are also sponsored by Sticky Tips, you guys, my boys, the Becks. They never show up, but when they do, it's party time. All right, so that's what's going on, guys. And unfortunately, we're going to talk a little social media. We have some great news, but some bad news. Until we can get a few more followers on Facebook and Instagram, we are no longer allowed to go live. So you're going to have to deal with our recorded versions, which you can find on YouTube. I'll also post on the Instagram and the Facebook. And all our information is right there, you guys, on the bottom. I'm working out how to do these type of things on the studio. It's a lot of practice. You're watching this grow. You're helping this grow. We're going to announce our very first social media fan of the week today off our Facebook page. That is at the end of the show. So check us out. We just got some great news. All right. As of last night, through all the work that I've been doing, not knowing how to do any of this production, studio, social media marketing, none of that crap. If you take a look at our social media, Instagram and Facebook, we now have a new social media manager, Alki, and we have Tyler. Tyler has taken what we have produced, and he has now released us on iHeart, Amazon Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and all of their associated podcasts platforms, as well as Spotify. Guys, we are almost everywhere, and now that the proposal package is done, we are shooting to hit actually six of the most high listened to markets in the United States of America. I'm talking about Boston. I'm talking about Seattle. I'm talking about Chi-Town. Chi-Town love. I can't wait. San Diego, LA, and surrounding counties in New York. We are on a mission, and we're fishing, and we hope that you guys continue to subscribe to our channel on YouTube, like us, follow us on our social media. We have a viral challenge. I did all of this that you're watching here on the social media and this studio because I was challenged to come up with 1 million followers by December 1st. I thought it was the 31st, but I had another conversation with my manager, my agent, and they said the 1st of December. Guys, this is a viral challenge. Help me out, because if we do this and show everybody up and show everybody what we're made of, we will be signing and inking a deal to get this program up on a stage professionally the way I want it, the way I've written it, as a television rated R sketch series. That Netflix deal is hanging in the balance. I need your help. I can't do this by myself. So we are working on it. I love all the love out there. You guys are watching our videos. Our new social media marketing is just boom in your face all over Instagram and Facebook. So pay attention. Use the phone number on the screen on the social media. You want to be a cast member, you want to be a guest on my show, you want to be a live guest at North Side Tavern with us. Anything you think you can help us with the show, reach out to all the information you see on your screens and in our social media and help us out. But we definitely need you guys subscribing to two things most especially. The YouTube page at What's Up My Neighbors and the What's Up My Neighbors Facebook business page, not my Brandon Nash. I need you guys on my What's Up My Neighbors business page so that we can continue to grow this. Please stick by. I am listening to constructive criticism. I'll listen to you shit talkers, but I won't answer. We're looking for criticism constructively from all over to continually put this thing together with what you see, allowing us to film, convert to audio, and be up on all podcast platforms, radio platforms, and video camera platforms. So amazing that we have made it this far, and it's all because of you guys. So what we need to do right now is let some of the sponsors pay the bills. That's for you guys on the radio, on the podcast, and everywhere else, guys. We're going to go ahead. Oops. And we're going to get us a little music going. A little bit of that vibe off my Slightly Stoopid radio. Uh-oh. We almost had a problem there. All right, this is the music we like, and we'll talk about my wishes for getting in touch with Slightly in the next segment, where we're going to talk a little entertainment news. Remember, today's topic, guys, all about a journey. Like, for example, the journey that we're making. I would love to get the story of how Slightly Stoopid's journey went. Today, that's what we're talking about. Our journey to help you guys out in case you're doing something like this. You're on the mic with the midday maniac, Phunky White. That's Funky with a PH, because I'm strong enough as a man, but made for my woman. We're going to be right back on Crush Hour. Y'all stay tuned. Here's a little iration time bomb.
Doing her rounds. She likes to get it started. She likes to get loud. She's popping that champagne. She's taking shots down. She's living for the moment. She's a time bomb trying to take you out. The ticking of her heart is the only sound. She's a time bomb out to detonate. Trying to cut her wires, but you're too late. Whiskey stain on her dress now. She's wearing it proud. There's nothing you can tell her, 'cause she's starting to shout. Now she's spraying that champagne all over the crowd. She's living for the moment. She's a time bomb trying to take you out. The ticking of her heart is the only sound. She's a time bomb bound to detonate. You're trying to cut her wires, but you're way too late. She's a time bomb trying to take you out. The ticking of her heart is the only sound. She's a time bomb bound to detonate. You're trying to cut her wires, but you're too late. She's a time bomb trying to take you out. The ticking of her heart is the only sound. She's a time bomb bound to detonate. You're trying to cut her wires, but you're way too late. She's a time bomb trying to take you out. The ticking of her heart is the only sound. She's a time bomb bound to detonate.
Time bomb, baby.
Cut her wires, but you're way too late. She's a
All right, welcome back. It's What's Up My Neighbor Crush Hour, helping you get through that lunch hour and get ready to move on through the rest of the week, because it's hump day. You're on the mic with the midday maniac Phunky White. Show is sponsored by North Side Tavern, 420 Brands, and Sticky Tips. at the moment and time. We will be adding much more sponsors as we continue and head towards that radio broadcast. Please, we ask that you go and subscribe to our YouTube channel at What's Up My Neighbors to help us reach that viral challenge for Netflix. Right now, what we're talking about today, guys, is people like ourselves who have made a journey. We have made a journey to where we are by hard work, by not changing the trajectory of who we are, what we stand for, and what our mission is. So that's perfect. We continue to add much more interesting content and more characters to the show. We've got at Mike Marino live over there. He's out on the seas right now. He's on the Make America Italian again. We're talking to Rob Broccoli over there on the east side. My Italians, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Phunky White, you don't put us on the show? Okay, forget about it. You know what I mean? My Jersey boys, I'm connected. No, I'm just playing. Make America Italian tour. Mike Marino. We're going to get him on here with a live interview. Rob Broccoli down the road. I am actually trying for the back end segment to get a hold of my co-host with the most, Mr. Stevie O.B., my Ocean Beach John Belushi, and see if we can have a conversation with him by phone at the end of this show so we can talk to him and release the good news he isn't aware of yet. So it's all about that journey, guys. And there's something I wanted to see. If you look in the corner of my page right now, I want you guys to see this. All right. And I didn't even find this out until, after I'd already done my time. I'd already done some time with the Hollywood industry. Just amazing time, amazing people I got to work with starting in 1998. Cruising around the Pacific. I worked with Tommy Davis and Olden Polynice, met Morris Chestnut, the Mixin, Hercules, have some bread, baby. All of them. Angela Means, Gary Owens. I was able to be a part of a NBA sponsored event where we raised money to fight the addiction of meth on one of the Pacific Islands. I got to cruise around Seattle, Hawaii. People like Darius McCrary, and it was just addicting to the point that I knew this is what I wanted to do with my life, and I knew something was forming in my head, and I couldn't figure it out. And basically, I went home from overseas around late 1999, decided to settle in a place called Flagstaff, Arizona, opened my own little small productions company, tried to do some comedy, worked with the Funk Junkies, and then I stepped into a concert one night, a small bar in Flagstaff, I believe, and it was Slightly Stoopid in Jurassic 5. And the idea just took even more shape to where I was pushed far enough by 2010 to move my butt to LA finally and take my dreams. And I'm talking about bombing on the Comedy Store Belly Room stage. I'm talking about, while Jeff, I can't think of his name, he's a big pothead, does the roast, he does all the roasts. Jeff Ross was outside. I've been around him my whole life, never really, oh my God, it's Tom Cruise! I'm not that kind of guy because I've been around them and I know they don't like that, number one. Number two, most of them will have a conversation with you if you're respectful and nice. And, we kept striving and striving. We hit the stage with the show in 2015, 2016. We got up to the rooftops of the Sunset Boulevard by 2018. And right as a deal, multiple networks coming out and checking out what we're all about. And the pandemic hit and kind of took it all away. So, we have brought it back to this fashion. We're going podcast style. We're going audio. We're going visual. We're going live remote residencies at North Side Tavern. And along my journey, not knowing any of this and not knowing that I found out too late in life what I wanted to be, a host, a radio broadcast host, a television host, I talked to my family. And if you look on the screen right here, I want to tell you a couple pieces of family history that I thought are very awesome. Right now, you got Kelly Thordzin. All right. He was born Sherman Jeff Thordzin, January 1997, and died in 1978. He was born in Deadwood, South Dakota, but this is one of my uncles, you guys. And he was in over 27 Paramount Studios pictures, including Being the Bailiff and The Ugly Dachshund. So I thought that was really cool to find that out. Now, this one is even way cooler. I want to show you this. I found out on my dad's side of the family, where do I search Wikipedia? Okay. We are German. On my mom's, we are Irish. And my mom's actually looked it all up. The next person you'll see on the Wikipedia page right there is June Haver. That's my great grandmother. And if you notice right here on the bottom, guys, it says Haver's second husband was the actor Fred McMurray. Fred McMurray from the My Three Sons and his wonderful career. Just awesome to have this in my family history, and it's been a part of my journey having that. I feel like it was in my blood to have this going on and everything that we're trying to accomplish. Um, so that's it. And since we were challenged to come up with the million followers, I've had to teach everything that you are seeing to myself. I'm a hands on guy. I don't want to pay somebody to do it. And so basically, we could continue to do this the way we're doing it, and it'll teach people how to put these things together, how to go about doing something this amazing in your life, how to get your own radio show up, how to share whatever it is you do, whatever you're passionate about. I found a way, and it just took having some downtime, even though it's medical downtime, and some great people behind me, supportive, even when I get seriously mad and don't want to do it anymore because we've failed at this so many times. I'm ready to succeed, and finally we have our opportunity, and yes, our last opportunity, and it's all thanks to you guys out there in Instagram land. Where are we? Where else are we at? We Instagram, Facebook. We got YouTube, Apple, iHeart. We're everywhere, baby. You know what I'm saying? So basically, guys, that is all about my journey. And even though from the old school, I did paper sponsorship to put on events, paper, signed it, and you go in and you do personal promoting, in person promoting, and you go out and you hand out flyers and you hit the commercials on the radio and whatnot. So that's how we used to do things back in the day. So all this social media, I'm 53, baby. I know I look 23. Don't lie, it's lumpy white. Look at that. I'm lumpy white. I got more chins in the Chinese phone book right now. I can't wait for this little fat pocket to go away next month. Yo, I'm sorry. Did I say that? Oh, Mr. Brandon, you continue to make a very racial comment against the Asian people. This is your last warning. Or you catch a chop suey. Hey. All right, Samurai Sam, calm down, bro. Put the sushi knife down, bruh. My goodness. Oh my gosh, if you guys are watching on video, this is going to be amazing. All right, guys, so it is that time. We got to take another break, let the sponsors pay the bills so that we can put a little music on for you guys as we get ready. By the way, that was supposed to be the entertainment report. We're going to move the entertainment report a little bit further down into the episode because I don't think I'm getting a caller. My co host is driving. So we're just going to freestyle this episode for you guys. But we are planning. If you want to be on the show, it's all up there. What's up, my neighbor? YouTube, subscribe. Hit up all the social media. The phone number's on the page. Help us grow. Help us change the world with nothing but love, laughter, good vibes, good weed, good beer, good God. Let's go. Little John Fogerty, because we're going to start the sports segment off with the MLB. To the field. This was just a short break. I actually messed that up. We are not going to go. You know what? We will go into the sports segment. We'll talk about my buddy that published his book in the back segment. Little John Fogerty for you. Get you ready. Stand by. I love having my own private studio. My dog's over here sleeping, curled up. My girl at work, laughing her ass off. It's What's Up, My Neighbor, baby. It's Crush Hour. We want you to laugh. Don't worry about the dude on your bumper if you're trying to get to Taco Bell or Taco Smell and get a gordita. Don't worry about the dude on your bumper. Worry about that lump on my chin. Lumpy White's in the house. Guys like all my stuff going on the screen. I hope so. I hope it's not too much. All right. I'll put me in, coach. Today. I hope this is all recording this time. Or this computer's gonna take a long trip off a short bridge. All right, little John Fogerty taking you through the break. It's What's Up, My Neighbor Crush Hour. You're on with the midday maniac, Phunky White with a PH, because I'm balanced. Well, at least I say I'm balanced. Show sponsored to you by North Side Tavern, 420 brands, Silly Water, and Sticky Tips. I can't do it the way Andy does, but when he gets in town, you guys should check out my boys on the live version that we do at North Side Tavern every Saturday. Season 7 premiere live on stage with my co-host with the most, Stevie OB. Guys, come on down, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Come have some breakfast and a Bloody Mary with my boy Josh. Have a great time. These people have been excellent in helping us get this thing back up off the ground from scratch, and you guys are all a part of it. So thank you so much. Let's go ahead and get into the What's Up, My Neighbors Sports Blast. We're going to start right out with the MLB, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Oh, the battles are heating up. And I'm going to tell you what. Because I happen to root for two different baseball teams. One, I was born and bred, will die a Chicago Cubs fan. Forever 23. Two, because I've been in this city for so long, I also root for the San Diego Padres. If the season were to end right now, I'd be screwed because they'd have to play each other, hopefully in the friendly confines. So let's go ahead and get started. Yes, I'm going to be a little biased when it comes to those two teams, but I am going to keep you guys abreast to everything that's going on around the league. I'll try to analyze things as I see them. This is just meant to be a shorter sports segment. I'm actually thinking about a separate podcast breaking down all sports, all hour, the Phunky, I don't know, Sports Crush Sports, I don't know. Anyway, let's take a look. The Chicago Cubs in big trouble, and this is my opinion in case they hear this. I feel like the death of Ryan Sandberg kind of sucked the life out of the team, out of the city, sucked the life out of me. That broke my heart. Because we had a plan to get over to Chi-Town for a couple games and pay our respects that we had to cancel upon finding out we were releasing this all over the nation in one time. So Chicago, it's all good, man. These things happen. I can see you easing right back into it. Don't worry about the slumps. Kyle Tucker, I'm glad you took advantage of a breather. You're gonna be all right. Pete, you're doing great, man. You MVP for sure, in my opinion. Seiya Suzuki, bro, I love you. Dun, 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 dun. That's what I do every time you hit the ball. Is it racist? I don't think so. That's a great song. No? Okay. Samurai Sam, don't say nothing back there. I hear you, bro. Put that knife away. I heard it. So this is what I'm saying. The only problem I've seen in the last few games is men stranded left on base. You guys, come on. We had bases loaded the other night, one out, and we couldn't bring in one run. They struck out the next two batters. So continue to focus on hitting that ball. Coach Coach Council knows what's up. Let's continue striving towards October baseball. And that's all I want to say. This is from one of the most diehard Chicago Cubs fans on the West Coast. Having grown up in Phoenix, spent time with Rhino. I've shook hands with Rick Sutcliffe, Lee Smith in my day. I have signed baseball cards from Goose Gossage, the Mitch Williams Wild Thing, all of them from back in the day. So Chicago Cubs, I'm with you. If I get a chance to get out there to see you before the season ends, I will. But I will see you this Friday night at Anaheim Stadium, coming in here ready to whoop the Angels' booties right here in front of me so I can get some good content for the next episode. So Chicago Cubs did get some work done after losing 7-0 in the first game of a 5-game series against the mighty Milwaukee Brewers. Yeah, I said it, Milwaukee. I don't care about them fools. So what it is we have got to have some wins and they have got to have some losses. So yesterday, this is what happened in game 1 of a doubleheader from the friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Sorry, got to wait for the ad to pass. Trying to practice where the ads are going to go. You are on Sports Blast. And the best thing is the Rooks. The Rooks came in. Castro Casey getting it done. Home runs, RBIs. My hat's off to you guys. The red-headed youngster from Canada, eh? I came over from Canada, eh? The Cubs picked me up while they were in Toronto. I should probably pay attention more to the story. I'm a busy man. Yelich did bring in a homer. It was a bit of a battle at the bottom of the 6th. It was 5-4. And Owen Casey with his first MLB home run with the Chicago Cubs. Putting the Cubs up for the rest of the game 6-4. Great game. Great game. And you know what happens when the Cubs win, right? They play the song at the friendly confines.
Baseball season's underway.
That's it. All right, so they finished the first game of the doubleheader yesterday, 6-4. Owen Casey, Mr. Castro, great game from those guys. Kyle Tucker getting a breather. Looks like we're starting to come back to life. But can we win the second game of the series? We need to sweep this doubleheader against the mighty Milwaukee Brewers, and this is how that went down. Yeah. I can't see y'all because one of the apps is in my eyes. This is crazy doing all this stuff, man. Michael Bush hitting a triple in the second to put the Cubs up 2-1. Owen Casey having another great game already in that second doubleheader game. Matt Shaw practically puts it in the left field corner in the ivy in the bottom of the 6th. Sneaks in a triple. Scores another run. 3-1 Cubbies, bottom of the 6th. But this next play is so important. Not in our house, baby. Check out all of those replays on ESPN app, guys. The Cubs getting it done, the doubleheader sweep. And you know what happens when the Cubs win. All y'all gonna be waking up with this song in your head in the morning. Just wanted to let you know.
Baseball season's underway.
And that's it. The Chicago Cubs. Two more games to go. All we got to do is win one, and we're going to win this series against the mighty Brewers. We are only 7 back. I say we. That's my team. I am going to give you guys the scores from around the league. So congratulations to the rookies for stepping up, carrying the team. All I can say is go Cubs, go. We got this, baby. It's all about just believing in the process, man. The slumps are over. It's time to go. Let's win these next two against Milwaukee, get it down to 5, and we will see you guys live in Anaheim on Friday. I am very excited that we are going to be in the house in Anaheim for my second Cubs game this year. Hopefully not my last, but not looking very good. So that's what happened over there. Now, in the NL West, we got a big battle going on. Last weekend, the Padres had a 1-game lead until they stepped into a 3-game series against them dirty Dodgers of Los Angeles, and the Dodgers swept them, took a 2-game lead in the NL West. Padres just can't seem to get there and keep it done. So we're going to keep our eyes on that battle. Padres took down the Giants last night as Nick Pivetta, he gave a home run up in the beginning of the game, and then he settled in and threw for, I believe it was tied for his record, 10 strikeouts against the San Francisco Giants, while the Dodgers, I don't even want to look at the stats, they beat the crap out of the Rockies as usual, 11-4 over there in the NL West. So with some game time left, you guys, Padres and the Dodgers in a big battle as we get ready to cruise into one more month of baseball, and then that fall classic is coming, you guys. So other scores around the league from yesterday, we don't have time for today. We're going to go ahead and just give you the lineup, you guys. ESPN app is where I get my info. The scoreboard is up. If you're watching, you can take a look. So here's where we're at. In the American League, the Toronto Blue Jays, who are a miracle story this year, you guys. They were the bottom of the AL East last year, and right now they're almost one of the best teams in baseball. They only trail the Milwaukee Brewers and the Detroit Tigers in record. So they have a 4.5-game lead over the New York Yankees and 5.5 over the Boston Red Sox. So there's actually a bit of a battle going on there, including when it comes to the wild card slot between the two teams of New York and Boston. The Central looks like it's just about pretty much going to be simple, but Kansas City, the Royals, coming out of nowhere, not too far off a wild card spot, but they are 9.5 games behind the Detroit Tigers, who swept Houston over the last 3 games. Like, they wiped them off the face of the earth. And Houston's supposed to be a playoff-bound team. So Detroit with a commanding lead in the AL Central. Houston lost a few games to Detroit, so now they're only a game and a half above the Seattle Mariners, who have been playing some pretty good ball all year long. In the National League, you got the Phillies 6 games over the New York Mets in the National League East. Big battle still to go right there in that division. And then, of course, the Cubs trying to crawl back from losing some ground, only trailing the Milwaukee. Well, only. I mean, we're behind them 7 games. So, Milwaukee, we're coming. We got 2 more games. I want to win tonight, take this series from them, and then we'll wipe them up and finish it up on Thursday. Cincinnati not too far behind in the wild card race there. And then, of course, 72-54 over 70-56. The Dodgers and the Padres, once again, it's back and forth. The NL West is definitely up for grabs with about 6 weeks left of the regular season. So we'll be looking forward to see how that plays out, especially me. I'm already on edge, man. I can't have my Cubs playing my Padres in the first round of the playoffs. That wouldn't be cool. Plus, I'll have to hide and watch it elsewhere. All my friends. Let's take a look at the wild card photo finish right now. The New York Yankees with a 1.5-game lead right now in the first wild card. Boston with a half-game lead in the second wild card, and Seattle breaking even with Boston right there in the third position, followed closely by the Kansas City Royals and, believe it or not, the Cleveland Guardians. And then over in the National League, you guys, we got the Cubs with a 4.5-game lead in the first wild card spot. The Padres only 2 games behind them, and then the Mets in third, but Cincinnati is on their heels, only 1 game back, with the St. Louis Cardinals also looking to try and make a run at the end of the season. They're only 5 games back, so gonna get real interesting. Can't wait to hear Joe Buck's voice in October. Hopefully it's one of my squads. I will tell you this, if the Chicago Cubs, and I said if, the Chicago Cubs were to make the World Series 2025, What's Up My Neighbor is packing up the studio and we are going camping. We will be in Chi-Town in Wrigleyville for that series the entire week. So put it on paper. Not only do we perform at North Side Tavern every Saturday, guys, we are planning things everywhere. Vegas is coming up. We'll just leave it alone. We got so much going on, you know? All right, so basically, that's your MLB news for the day, your sports blast. Let's continue on as we talk about other things going on in sports. We're not just about baseball, it's just that time of year. NCAA football top 25, you guys. Big game this Saturday, 9 a.m. on ESPN. Number 22, the Cyclones of Iowa State, my enemy, will play 17, the Wildcats of Kansas State in the Aer Lingus College Football Classic, the kickoff to the season 2025-2026, and that game will be played in Dublin, Ireland. Wildcats favored by 3 in that one as we stand. Then Thursday, the number 25 Broncos of Boise State will be taking on South Florida down there in Florida, 2:30 in the afternoon Pacific Standard Time, ESPN. Number 12, Illinois, with a whack game on Friday, August 29th. Then we're going to cruise into the opening weekend of college football, top 25. Iowa doesn't have a big game. It's UAlbany first. We were supposed to go to that one as well. Had to cancel. Arizona State, one of my teams. Notre Dame, one of my teams. San Diego State, more of a basketball school, support locals. And the Air Force Fighting Falcons, because I served in the Air Force. So I keep an eye on college. I'll keep an eye on it for you. We'll try to stick to the top 25. Number 11, Arizona State, taking on their in-state rivals, Northern Arizona Lumberjacks from Flagstaff. We just talked about them earlier in the show, you guys. And that'll be at 7 p.m. on ESPN Plus, pretty much kind of wrapping up the day. While number 1, Texas visits Ohio State in the shoe, baby. They're coming at 9 a.m. on Fox, the big game of the weekend. Penn State battling Nevada at home at 12:30. And let's see where the Fighting Irish got put. It's an actual Sunday game for the Catholics of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. They are going to be taking on, and they're ranked number 6, by the way. Big game, Sunday, August 31st. 4:30 p.m. on ABC. Number 6, Notre Dame visiting number 10, Miami. The Irish, the Hurricanes, great way to start the season, you guys. That's going to be good stuff. And then, of course, you guys, just so you know, this is the last weekend coming up of preseason football. We are 1 to 2 weeks away from opening day. I'm not going to really talk about the scores and everything, but if you are a 49ers fan living in California or you're visiting California on football Sundays, we encourage you to come down to North Side Tavern in Ocean Beach, 2228 Bacon Street. This is where it's an official 49ers watch party bar, you guys. They have a great time. They usually give out Jell-O shots when the Niners score. They're very adamant about their team, so you guys come on down. Check it out. That's Northside Tavern, official 49ers watch spot. Something you guys might want to check out. So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the What's Up My Neighbor Crush Hour Sports Blast. All right, we're going to have to take one last break. We're having so much fun, we're almost out of time. In fact, that is our time. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, our first social media fan of the week comes from our Facebook page, a very good close friend of my significant other. Let's give a big round of applause to Letty Mercado. Letty, thank you for all the support. Thank you for sharing our material. Thank you for interacting. That's what we need. I love it. Yes, Poppy's in the house. Thank you so much. The podcast Poppy is here. Samurai Sam running the board. So, for being the social media fan of the week, Letty, we here at What's Up My Neighbor. And we blow you a kiss. I didn't even get to the movie reviews this episode. If anything, we saw The Pickup. That's the newest movie we watched, and I give it 3.5 fingers. You know what I'm saying? 3.5 fingers for the pickup with Eddie Murphy and Pete Davidson. Pretty good flick. We'll keep our eyes on more television and movies coming out. Very excited for Chicago Fire season 14, October 1st. And as always, guys, if you are serving our country, if you have served our country, if you are on the front lines as a police officer, a firefighter, Coast Guard, Border Patrol, or any of those members out there in the community taking risks, protecting our rights, and saving lives, we here at What's Up, My Neighbor, we salute you. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your sacrifice. Much love to join cadenceplace.org, the military nonprofit organizations I tend to involve myself with. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for this Wednesday, August 20th, Crush Hour. You're on the mic with the Midday Maniac. We appreciate each and every one of you helping get us to where we are right now, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't get any better than this, and the chance doesn't get any higher than this. And as we always say, don't worry about the establishment, because all they're trying to do is make us fight and divide each other. Look at the next man, smile, and not worry about what they believe in or what they stand for. Just be like, hey, what's up, my neighbor? You know what I'm saying, Sam? Oh, yes, I understand. What's up, my neighbors? That's all it's about, baby. And remember, we're all crazy. It ain't a competition. From the whole cast and crew of What's Up, My Neighbor, we are live, season 7. iHeart, Amazon, Apple, Spotify, it's all out there. Visit us on the YouTube, the Instagram, subscribe, follow, help us out. We need 1 million followers on my YouTube by December 1st. Can we get it done? I think we can. Slightly Stoopid, Miles Dowdy, I'm trying to holler, baby. No disrespect playing the music, it's the vibe that goes with my show, bro. Love you guys. And as Bob Marley always said, man, you gotta keep it peace and one love. And Phunky White. What's Up, My Neighbor Crush Hour is the sole responsibility and all rights reserved to R1 Game International. All projects, ideas, names, guests have signed the NDAs and realize our content is ours. What's Up, My Neighbor Crush Hour, filmed in a private studio somewhere in Southern California, as well as a live residency at North Side Tavern, 2228 Bacon Street, San Diego, California. Make sure you subscribe to What's Up, My Neighbor's YouTube at What's Up, My Neighbor. We'll see ya Friday on the Midday Maniac Crush Hour. What's Up, My Neighbor's Crush Hour is pre-recorded from Southern California.